My name is John Benz. I'm an ER tech, and I work triage for the emergency room. On this one particular Christmas Eve, it seemed like everyone had just wrapped their presents and gone to bed. So I thought, you know, I might be able to go see my family. And then...
We got a bleeder!
Here comes Santa Claus.
What are we looking at? Puncture wound.
This situation was very traumatic for me because I believed in Santa Claus till I was like 17 years old. So seeing Santa come in off the street in a gurney kind of messes with a guy's mind.
Patient is heavily sedated. Why did you guys sedate him? We did. His wife loaded him up with her meds, calm him down.
By the look on the EMT's faces and the way that this guy was wrapped, I knew right then that this wasn't any joke.
Do we actually know what caused the puncture? Oh, we got a pretty clear picture of that.
It became pretty clear pretty quickly that this Santa Claus basically had received his own stocking stuffer. Suddenly, I have this woman running at me all frazzled, you know, screaming and yelling.
Oh my God, please tell me I didn't kill him.
This is just a bad mix of elements.
I'm sorry, honey.
Okay, Charlie, there appears to be an object lodged in your rectum. I'm gonna have to do some tests to make sure there's no internal damage.
A lot of times people do get stuff lodged in their rectums. It's not as uncommon as you would think. And it can cause perforations, it can cause internal bleeding. So we want to find this information out right off the bat.
Please tell me the kids didn't see anything.
No, they were playing in the den. Curtis is watching them.
This is all Curtis's fault. Your brother is an idiot.
What exactly did Curtis do?
Oh, no. Curtis didn't do this. Not, you know.
A lot of times patients are a little hesitant to talk about the injury or the situation because they're embarrassed. But it is extremely important to determine what caused this situation. In this case, my patient wanted to please his kids by jumping down the chimney and play real-life Santa Claus.
This is gonna be so epic, dude. This is old school Santa time.
Thanks, Curtis. I hope you're right.
I got a good feeling. You just need a little nudge.
As a medical professional or anyone with common sense, I would, you know, advise against blind dropping down a chimney.
Make sure, as soon as I get up there, that you climb off the roof, run into the house, and yell for the kids. I don't want to be stuck up there any longer than I have to.
Dude, I got this. You just need to worry about all the big hugs you're gonna get from the kids, man. All right, let's get you up there.
I've been a Santa Claus for 28 years. Whenever you put on the suit, it's real easy to be caught up in the Santa character. And it's really important to remember that Santa may have magical powers, but you don't.
I can do this.
You can totally do this. No problem.
Now, I personally have never been down a chimney. I don't know any Santa that's ever been down a chimney. I don't know why anybody would feel they want to go down a chimney. If Santa can travel around the world in a day, deliver presents to all the children over the world, certainly can unlock a door.
Putting the information together, I discovered that in this case, my patient wanted to please his kids by jumping down the chimney. And then we have the wife inside, basically getting everything prepared for, you know, this one particular Christmas Eve. But the thing is, my patient's wife has no idea that this is going on, and that turned out to be, I think, the biggest problem of all.
You're doing great, buddy.
I'm stuck.
You can't be stuck. You said you tested the chimney yesterday.
I wasn't wearing the suit. I wasn't wearing the suit.
You're doing great, buddy.
I wasn't wearing the suit.
I just wanted everything to be perfect because Charlie said he had a big surprise. I thought I just cleaned the living room one last time.
Obviously, my patient was suffering, and I feel for him, but I'm also feeling for his wife because she feels extremely responsible for what has occurred.
The house looked really nice, honey.
It really did.
It's okay. It's okay.
Around the holidays, there's some real things that happen to your brain. You get a lot of anxiety going because of perfection. You have to have the right gifts, you have to have the right clothes, you have to do the right thing. And if you don't do the right thing, you go into panic mode, and then your behavior starts changing. You may want everything to be just so. And if it's not just so, it causes havoc in terms of the chemistry of your brain.
I guess what happened was we have his wife leaning up the living room, and the poker fell over in the fireplace. And she moved it upside down inside the chimney. Suddenly, we have a disaster. A panic attack can cause a shortness of breath and an increase in your heart rate. So it actually, for some patients, it does feel like they are having an actual heart attack. And you know, no one has died from a panic attack, but people have died from overreacting to a panic attack. The number one reason for a panic attack would be the increase in your stress level. And it's safe to say that if you're stuck in a chimney, you'll probably increase that stress level and you're gonna have a panic attack.
Dude, do you want me to go get the kids for the big entrance?
No, not yet. I almost got it.
In this case, we're dealing with a stressful situation that has driven my patient to basically make a bad decision.
I can just... yeah!
Well, the good news is he's gonna get better. But the not quite as good news is he won't be able to sit down for a while.
We ran several tests, and from the conclusion, we can basically tell that we have some perforation, and we're gonna have to get that hook out, so he is gonna need minor surgery, but we don't have any internal bleeding, and we don't have any problems with our organs, which is always a safe bet. It's always good.
I'll be back in a bit. Won't get him ready for surgery. But promise me he won't be back here at Easter time with any hidden eggs.
It turned out what saved his sphincter was his Santa suit.
You know, you really shouldn't be drinking up here. You could fall.
I got it, dude.
The padding inside his pants, coupled with all the clothing that he was wearing underneath, created a pretty good barrier to the incoming iron.
I don't want to drag you to the emergency room on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, right?
You know, I heard a story once about a guy who got hit by a truck while he was wearing a Santa suit, and he claims it was the padding that saved him. And that has been my favorite story. But now, I think I have a new favorite.
Ho, 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 ho! Merry Christmas!